it is sinful for Johnny to force Jonathan or Susie to love Doug. It's quite sinful. Why? Jonathan was already grown before his father died. All right, that is number one. He was already grown. Jonathan was not raised by Doug. All right, there is no reason for him to even regard him as anything. Only is Dog's responsibility to try to win, the heart of Jonathan. It's his responsibility to do so. It's not for Johnny to force Jonathan as if, he must love whoever she choose. No, it cannot work. If Marcus Lamb had died when Jonathan was a baby, and then Dog took over and was able to raise him, sponsor him or whatever, okay, Jonathan will not have any other choice than to, love and respect him. All right, but that's not the case now. The point now is this. Johnny put herself in a position of a person who seemed like she was not thinking. All right, she was not thinking. Either she was not thinking or she was put in such a position, by the environment or the conditions she find herself. Because you are looking at Doug. Doug was the same person whom, when I saw the interview between him, Doug, Marcus Lamb, and Johnny Lamb, when Doug was when Doug brought his book to advertise, Marcus Lamb asked Doug a question about the book. Doug focused his discussion on trying to win with such opportunity right in front of Marcus Lamb. Instead of this, based on the book, Doug tried to make Johnny, because he knew that Marcus Lamb just came out from some, bad relationship that he wasn't supposed to be in. Now, Doug used such opportunity to penetrate Johnny's heart by saying everything good about women, saying, oh, women are the one that try to hold on to the marriage, they are abused, they are being hurt, they are, now. Then I ask myself a question: is Doug a man or a woman? Because in this case now, when he found himself in a position when he saw Doug, when he was talking to Marcus Lamb and Johnny Lamb, he make it look like women are being abused. Women are the only one that are being abused, and they are the only one that take the pain. Now, it came to his point now, his situation with his wife, his ex-wife that he just left just to marry Johnny. Because all his plan so far, all his plan all along was to get Johnny and get into the $1 billion, program. Now, he was, every one of you may have heard him on the audio, where he was shouting at Jonathan that he now, a man now, was being abused by a woman. What type of a human being is this? I mean, he came in front of a man and his wife, and he claimed that women are the one that are being abused, and they are the one that hold on to the marriage and try to build the marriage. Now, he, in his own case now, trying to look for exit from his wife, and then go and marry the one that he believed that have more money. Unfortunately, that's the whole thing. Now, you can hear him on the audio shouting fiercely and saying, oh, he was abused for 30 years. He was abused, but he built all his career on lies. He was living a lie. All right. He built his career on that particular on that particular point. Like, he was in a perfect marriage. He was good. He was happy. His wife is happy. His wife was the best woman ever. What type of a human being is this? And that is the type of person that Johnny, in her class, choose to take in as somebody that she can trust? I don't, I don't get it. This now, dog now is claiming that he was the one that was being abused. That means, is he now a woman? Because he claimed that women are the one that are being abused and they try to hold on to the marriage. That means he was a woman in his marriage. He was the woman in his marriage then. Because if he was abused for 30 years and he was still holding on to the marriage, that means he was the woman. He's not a complete man then. Is that what I mean? Yeah. According to his own statement with Marcus and Johnny, he was the one that said women are the one that are being abused and they still work hard to keep the marriage working. But now, he himself now, in his own case, he said he was being abused for more than 30 years. And he was still keeping the marriage to work, meaning that he was the woman in his marriage. When people build their career or build themselves in lies, they will not know when they are contradicting themselves. Bible says the heart of a man is like a deep water, but a man of understanding draws them out. You think about this with me. Think about it. Look at the interview with him, Johnny and the Marcus Lamb. How he portrayed himself like he's so sensitive, he's so careful, he's so a wonderful person. But now you can and say that women are the one that are being abused and they are trying to hold on to the marriage because he was trying to win Johnny's heart right there in front of her own husband. That is how dangerous this guy is. Now, during the audio recording that Jonathan had, you can hear the same person, the same dog that was shouting that he was the one that was being abused. So he was the woman in his marriage. He was the woman in his marriage because he claimed that he was the one that was holding on to the marriage, making the marriage to work. But he said women are the one that makes marriage to work and hold on to the marriage to work it out. That means he was the woman. Can he just agree to that he was the woman in his marriage? Well, you think about it, okay? Peace and love. I still have messages to bring out. When I see many people making videos on DAYSTAR, I try to avoid the actual problem. The actual problem is there. The main problem was Marcus Lamb bringing dog into the ministry to do his practice. That practice is not for the church. I've said that many times. All right, that is where people are supposed to be focusing on, and the sexual abuse. But it becomes sin for Johnny to force Jonathan and his wife to love dog. No, you don't force love. You don't force respect either. You earn it. It's that simple. Then therefore, whatever the best thing Jonathan and the Susie can do, if they don't like a dog, they don't have to make their mother feel bad. The only thing they can do is to avoid anything with him. They don't have to love him. They don't have to like him. He is not Marcus Lamb. They know him before. They know him before Marcus Lamb died. Then therefore, they may have bad feelings for him. Then therefore, you cannot change that. You're not God. Not because you have employment for them, then therefore you want to turn yourself into God for them. Be careful. God is a jealous God. You don't take his position. Be very careful. Peace and love.